What's up, guys? I'm back with another Patagonia video, actually, comparing this time the Nanopuff jacket with the down sweater. Probably two of their more popular pieces that are non-fleece insulated layers, or can be used as an outer layer as well, as long as you're not in a downpour, I guess. I want to take a moment to thank you guys because I actually have over 100 subscribers now. I know that's not a lot, but honestly, when I started making videos less than a year ago, I never thought I'd even hit 50, so this is pretty cool. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, like and subscribe as always, and stay tuned. We're going to talk a little bit about these two really popular jackets. Okay, so first up, I have a Nanopuff jacket. All right, so this is a men's size small. Okay, so for reference, I'm about 5'7", weigh about 135 to 140 pounds. I wear about a 38 or 39-inch jacket for the chest, waist 29. Sleeve length for outerwear for jackets, I'm willing to go to a 34 sleeve length just so they're a little bit longer, so they don't ride up when you put your arms up, because nobody likes that. So this is what the size small in men's Nanopuff looks like. Do a little spin. The hem does drop down a little bit further in the back, so I do like that. It gives you more coverage back there for the cold. The Nanopuff has that signature kind of brick-like pattern, okay, to hold in the insulation. One of the biggest differences, obviously, between the Nanopuff versus the down sweater is the insulation. So the Nanopuff has 60 grams of Primaloft, not actually sure how to pronounce it. Anyways, it's got 60 grams of that synthetic insulation. So theoretically, if you're out in the rain in this jacket and it actually starts to soak through, it does have a DWR coating, making it somewhat water resistant, but not waterproof. So if the rain soaks through, that synthetic insulation should hold up better than down. With either of these jackets, I recommend, if it's raining, to just go ahead and throw a shell over them. Pockets. So you got two on the outside, and then you have one on the inside. Okay, that inside pocket also serves to stuff the Nanopuff in itself, packs away to itself, so you can throw it in your backpack, use it as a small pillow, do whatever you need to with it. On one side here, we have the ability to tighten down on that hem, to cinch it in a little bit, to keep even more of that cold out. Zippers. So that's an up-close shot of what the zipper looks like on the Nanopuff. All in all, very comfortable jacket, very lightweight. Looks nice. You can dress it up a little. If you want to wear some khakis or something with it, wear something a little nicer underneath it, dress shirt and a tie even. You can dress it down, obviously. You can use it for technical activities as well. What temperature to wear it in? I hesitate to answer that when people ask me, what temperature should I wear these jackets in, because that's such a personal thing. It's subjective. Everybody's a little bit different. Some people run warmer, some people run cooler. The conditions outside affect it. Is it dry and sunny, or is it drizzly, windy, and cloudy? Is it nighttime? Is it daytime? So speaking from my personal experience, I would probably avoid trying to use this in below freezing temperatures. I just don't think it's warm enough for that, even with a couple layers underneath it, maybe. So my personal uses of this jacket, temperature-wise, I'd say high 30s to maybe low 50s, depending on the conditions outside. After the low 50s or so, it starts getting a little too hot for me. Obviously, if you're doing less activities, it's going to be a little bit warmer than some fleece options that they have, but it's definitely not going to be warm as the down sweater that I'm going to talk about in a moment here. So there you have it, Nanopuff in a nutshell. It does come in a vest option as well as a hooded option, and I'll be right back with that down sweater. Stay tuned. Okay, so now I'm wearing the Patagonia down sweater. This is also a men's size small. All right, the hem is almost as long as the Nanopuff. Doesn't drop down quite as much, I don't think. This has 800 fill power down for the insulation. This is not the newest version. This is about a little over 2 years old. So the outer shell on this is recycled polyester. I believe it was 30 denier. The newest iteration of the down sweater is now the Patagonia's recycled nylon called Net Plus. So, you know, take it for what you will, but they've updated to be recycled nylon on the outside. Pockets, got 2 on the outside. And of course, we got 1 on the inside for stuffing the down sweater into itself. The down sweater has the more traditional looking baffles. Okay, no brick pattern on this thing at all. Very warm. It's not much puffier, I don't think, than the Nanopuff. Not much puffier than the Nanopuff. Pun intended, okay? And it's very lightweight as well. The down sweater zipper close up here. So I showed you the Nanopuff zipper. The zipper on the down sweater is going to be a little bit burlier than the Nanopuff zipper. Okay, take that for what you will as well, if that matters to you. Also adjusting tightness of the hem. On the Nanopuff, it was only on one side. On the down sweater, you got it on both sides. One here, one adjustment right there. And the nice thing about the down sweater also is that you can actually adjust the tightness of that hem from inside of the hand warmer pockets. So let me turn that pocket inside out and show you that. Okay, so why is that nice? Because if it's cold outside and I want to tighten up my hem, I can keep my hands in my pocket and just pull on them and tighten my hem up without even having to take my hands out of my pockets. So that's kind of nice with the down sweater. Also, the down sweater, just like the Nanopuff, comes in a vest option, and it also comes in a hooded option. So you have, you know, whichever option you like the best. So now the question comes down to, of course, which temperature? What temperature is this good for? This is definitely good for below freezing temperatures. I've worn it below freezing temperatures. I've worn it in wind chills below 0 with a shell on top as well. So the down sweater is definitely warmer than the Nanopuff, for sure. So, as I was saying a moment ago, if it comes down to it, if you had to choose between one or the other, Nanopuff or the down sweater, which one would I recommend that you get? And I'm going to say the down sweater, okay? Or you might go some completely other direction and do a different synthetic, like the Macro Puff or the Micro Puff. But if we're just talking Nanopuff and down sweater, I'd say down sweater. The down sweater is way warmer than the Nanopuff. I think it definitely fills that hole of like needing something that's for really cold weather. It packs down just as well. Not quite as small as the Nanopuff, but it's still good. It's lightweight. That down is just so comfy. The other thing with the Nanopuff, okay, so I said with the Nanopuff, the temperature range wise, it kind of competes with my R2 Tech Face fleece, okay? My R2 Tech Face is actually just about as warm as my Nanopuff in most conditions, and especially if I'm exerting myself, doing a lot of physical activity, then my R2 Tech Face is just as warmer than the Nanopuff, and it breathes better. So if I'm doing a lot of like high output activities in the cold, and it's, I need something more than the R1, obviously. Instead of reaching for the Nanopuff, I tend to reach for my R2 Tech Face, and then I can wear that as well, when the weather is, a little bit warmer and I'm standing a little bit still. So like I said in my video with fleeces, the R2 is kind of like my Swiss Army knife jacket. So why would you even have a Nanopuff and an R2 Tech Face? Well, one's fleece, one's not. It may just come down purely to looks, okay? Some people think that the R2 Tech Face is just a little too technical or sporty looking to be paired with certain clothes, to be worn out in the evenings. I personally kind of disagree, but that's just my personal taste. If you think it's too sporty looking, then that's you. The Nanopuff, I will say probably does dress up a little bit nicer than the R2 Tech Face. Comfort-wise, they're both comfortable. Breathability, the R2, even though it's less breathable than the R1, is going to be more breathable than the Nanopuff jacket. But if you're not doing a whole bunch of high-output activities, the Nanopuff serves a great purpose. Okay, so there you have it. Two really awesome jackets from Patagonia. Let's get the Nanopuff back in here. into the shot. Nanopuff and down sweater. Hope you liked the video. Hope it was helpful. And I guess thanks for watching, of course, and I'll see you guys next time.